Patriji and Meditation Magic for this wonderful opportunity. Vinila, please confirm me. I will share my screen. Are you able to see the screen, Vinila? Okay. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay, good. Yes, masters, as our master Vanilla said, we are all enjoying our 18 days program each day with a different important topic of our life. We are enjoying, and today we are going to discuss about the topic food, and we are in the day 12. And along with this food topic, I would like to, when the word food comes into the mind, the first thing which triggers to us is vegetarian food and Sattvic food. Today, I'm going to discuss more about vegetarian food and Sattvic food. According to me, the food is like it's not just what we eat every day, and like it is also what we consume. The whatever food we are consuming in the form of eating, in the form of listening, and in the form of seeing, in all types of form. It's called the food according to me, and the food we consume in different forms is very much important. I'm sorry, how it affects our body, mind, and even our emotions. So, with complete awareness and mindfulness, when we consume and eat and feed all with the different types, we will have the balanced life with positivity. This is what I feel the food means. Next, what is vegetarian food? We all know what is vegetarian food. Vegetarian food is nothing but plant-based food without harming any animals or without go against the universe. This is called the vegetarian food, as we all know. Here, the word sattvic comes here. Can anyone tell, like, what is word sattvic according to you? You can just unmute and just share your things. What is the word sattvic according to you? What does it make difference with sattvic and vegetarian food?
Maybe not having garlic um, and onion.
Okay, that is also one of the
Strong
point.
foods. Strong
Okay.
foods.
Okay.
Uh, I think which creates acidity to the body.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And one more point also we have. Any volunteers, masters?
Which gives us better thoughts, positive thoughts, and control our emotions, helps us to control our emotions, and maybe not to get any sudden extreme behavior.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Master Vanilla and Vijayalakshmi ma'am. Like, yeah, your points are very good. And here I have one more point also, especially the word sattvic, which is derived from the Ayurvedic term. This word is derived from the Ayurvedic term. And first thing is sattvic food, we call it as fresh fruits and vegetables, non-boiling or direct food which we get from the nature and the mother earth. Main point is that, and along with that, as Vijay Lakshmi ma'am told, without onion, garlic, and few masters, few ancient masters, they avoid hing as well, as if it would, what do you call him? Yeah, they avoid that as well. Yeah, sattvic food includes all the fresh foods, fruits and vegetables, and whole grains, nuts, seeds, honey, and even dairy products also comes with sattvic food, but it is ethically treated with cows. From ethically treated cows we take all the dairy products, and these foods are naturally very fresh and they are minimally processed. And one more thing for the sattvic, why everyone will consider sattvic food, especially for the spiritual path, is because, as I mentioned, this is directly connected with the nature. Directly, it is uncooked food and directly come from the nature. So this food will have considered a very pure and full life of energy. So we prefer more sattvic food than vegetarian food. Here, when we consume sattvic food or vegetarian food, both, how our body system works and how we feel mentally and physically. The main concept of today's topic is when we consume this food, how that affects our mental body and physical body. So have you ever noticed, like, if you feel have you like if you feel so much heavy food or unprocessed processed food, you feel so tired and dull, and it will take so much of time for each and everyone to come back to the normal and to feel lighter. But when we consume this fresh food or light food, we always feel so energized and positive. Here I have a recent best example I can share. Recent days, like last 2 weeks back, we all celebrated Mahashivaratri. And most of the time, Mahashivaratri, many of the people will be having fasting for 8 hours, 10 hours, for they dedicate to Lord Shiva. And we all celebrated overnight meditation also on Mahashivaratri. We are able to sit for whole night without any disturbances for the sleepless night. How is this possible? Along with our dedication, along with our mindfulness, even food also plays the important role in this process, because we are not consuming heavy food. We are just taking, since we are in fasting, we are taking fresh fruits and vegetables, and we are giving body a light food, and it is easy to get digest. When the process get easier, automatically our brain and everything will be getting calm. And first thing in our body, when all this process get balanced, first thing in our body, serotonin level, the serotonin is called the hormone. That hormone will be releasing in our body, and this hormone is also called the happy hormone. We feel so happier and more stable and emotional. So when we consume these food, automatically our nervous system will become calm, and it will reduce the stress, anxiety, and we will get rid of all the mood swings as well. So without having this heavy and processed ingredients, automatically our both more body and mind will feel so positive. And here I have a few things, like physical body and mental body. When our all this when all this get aligned, less digestion, easy digestion process, and when we feel so light, when we feel so brisk enough, automatically our mental transformation will get activated. Why? Because here I have a chart. See, when we consume, first thing, physical health, when we consume light food and healthier food at a time, healthier food, very much important, healthier food, automatically physical body will get activated. Once this digestion process, everything need less amount of energy for all this process. So we will save so much of energy. Automatically that energy transforms to mental health. There we will get so much of positive thoughts, clarity, and peace. Once this both get balanced, then we go to intellectual health, where we'll understand what is the concept and what we are doing, all type of emotions we will understand in intellectual health. When all these three get aligned, automatically our spiritual health will get increased. We are able to experience more and more of cosmic energy when we sit into the meditation. Because if we had so much of food, and if we are eating junk foods or unprocessed foods, unhealthy foods, or non-vegetarian, when we sit into the meditation, automatically the most of our energy, whatever we are getting from the cosmic energy, this will go to our healing process, which we also called as nadi mandala suddhi, which automatically it will goes to healing process. And we cannot attain that blissful state for long hours, even we cannot even experience few times. So when this all get aligns, our social health also get aligned, our aura will become strong, we always attract only positive things. Here comes to the meditation. As I mentioned, when the purify the body and quiet the mind, automatically things will get aligned. Yeah. uh, Especially in meditation, in yogic centers, as I mentioned, why they recommend only sattvic food, they give very less food. Again, as I mentioned, because of heavy foods we create restlessness and sleepiness. When we consume light and pure foods, automatically our mind will be so steady, and even our body will feel calm, and digestion will go smooth, and so many health benefits will happen in our body, and automatically concentration will get improves. And one more thing, why we all suggest why only the sattvic food is very much important, and what, like scientifically, or apart from the spiritual part I'm talking now, scientifically, why only sattvic food? Why only plant-based food? Why only vegetarian food for our human body? Human body is designed only for the plant-based food. Why? Because here I have few things. Here we can see main difference. Herbivorous is human body. Carnivorous, which is animal eaters, are called carnivorous. Herbivorous is plant-based food. Eating vegetarian food are called herbivorous. Here we can see some of the interesting thing, like even our teeth, our molars, flat molars, even our grinding parts in our mouth, and even our body digestive system, everything is designed for plant-based food. For animals, they have very sharp and claws, and they have very sharp teeth, and digestive system is completely different. Though they have the raw meat, off of like 50 to 60 percentage of food will get convert into the juice in mouth itself, because that kind of hard and so sharp teeth they have for animals. So for them that food is right food. But for as we humans, we are not, our body is not designed in such way. So plant based food is very much important, and it is a right food for our human body. And also, vegetarian food takes about 6 to 8 hours to digest. But when it comes to meat or any other longer foods, it will take more than 48 hours to consume. Here also I have one of my real-time example. In recent days, one like weekly once or twice, I started consuming. I'm replacing my meal with salads. I can see very clear difference. When I consume salad, the day I will not be rushing up for junk food, and I'm not rushing up for other foods, because in my meal I'm getting proper vitamins, proteins, and fiber, everything. So automatically my body is getting balanced. I'm not getting that cravings. I'm not having that sugary teeth that day, and I'm not having any other things to go and grab and eat something. Yesterday, even Master Srujana has explained, especially for the emotion topic, she told we whenever we are having imbalance of emotion in our body, automatically we go and grab so much of food. We all experience this thing. So when we have, this is also one of the point where we can balance. When we have proper protein, vitamin, and fiber in our meal, we will not have that cravings. When we only consume more of carbohydrates, more of regular food, what happen means, here protein level is getting reduced, here vitamin level is getting reduced, here fiber level is getting reduced. That part making us to get hunger again, that part making us to eat something again. But again, what we are consuming, we are going and having some other junk food, some other things. Automatically our digestion system is getting disturbed. Though we are vegetarians, here we are missing this point, and again our digestive system getting disturbed. So this is one of my example, which was I was recently experienced. Here, as I mentioned, alkaline foods and acidic foods. Alkaline foods are so much safe and healthy, and acidic foods are very high risky and unsafe. Like all plant-based foods, asparagus, lettuce, green cabbage, all these are rich in fiber and rich in protein, vitamins. Protein we can get in all dairy products and other lentils, kind of lentils, lentil family. We get so much of protein. So where we can balance all these alkaline foods and acidic foods, as I mentioned, these are all so much risky for our body system. And connected with nature, since this we are talking about spirituality, I just want to add how we are connecting with the nature. So we have the word sattvic also. All the fruits and vegetables have different colors. They are, we can also call, they have rainbow colors. Even in ara subject also we learn each color, each ara is different with a different color. Each ara has different color, and each color, for each color we have that particular food to consume to balance that ara. Similarly, each color here represent different nutrients. Red color fruits is good for heart and health. Green fruits are very much good for detoxification, and orange and yellow yellow color foods or good for immune system, immunity. And purple, that is purple color, always it is for brain health. Even Sahasrara is in purple color. It is very much good for our brain health. Yeah, and even these fruits and vegetables, this grows in nature, and it grows in nature, and it consumes sun energy, solar energy, and all these fruits and vegetables are developed. So when we consume it, and automatically even our body also will feel that sun energy also we will get that. Here we can replace little bit of, like, instead of meat, we can go with meat. Most of the times meat, why do we prefer meat? For protein. We have so much of protein foods in vegetarian itself, like lentils, family of lentils and tofu, dairy products, paneer kind of thing. And even vegetarians also will have junk foods like chips. They consume chips. We can replace that with nuts or fruits. And instead of taking too much of white foods like rice, sugars, white foods are always dangerous. So we can replace this white rice with brown rice or millets and sugary drinks, and we have the sugar teeth. So much of time when this protein vitamins get imbalance in our body, automatically we feel too much of eating sugar all the time after all the meal. So we can replace all this with fresh juices and water or some any other things. And omega, especially many people will consume seafood omega, because they say omega because they need fish, because that is rich in omega than fish. We get so much of omega benefits in seeds like chia seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds. It consume much amount of omega than in seafoods. And today, at last, I would like to tell that according to Sattvic, and it is word from the Ayurvedic, they have one proverb. When diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. When diet is correct, medicine is of no need. This is the Ayurvedic term. Here, I can tell in small words like uh, prevention is better than cure. If we nourish our body correctly, we reduce the need of this treatment later. So always food is the first medicine. This food may be in the form of eating, or in the form of feeding, in the form of seeing, in the form of listening. All type of forms, we should be awareness and mindfulness. These practices only comes with meditation will not help completely. At least we'll have that awareness. We will our body, like nature will help us to get that energy to listen. Our intellectual body, mental body, everything will come in alignment. There is so much of things which can make a transformation in our life. Like, finally, I would like to conclude today's session with: eating is about balancing and clarity, compassion, and happiness. So when all these things come together, automatically there will be transformation in our body, mind, emotions, and even the way we are connecting with nature, way we are connecting with that higher self. Everything, there is so much of change. Yeah. Thank you so much, masters, for listening today. Thank you.